What is going on, guys? Welcome to the podcast. Stop Crying Poser, greatest podcast known to man, as voted by Alex Pietrangelo and Darnell Nurse. They both told me that this is the podcast you can't miss. Right here on twitch.tv/Ninja Lifestyle. We do this podcast every single Friday, right around 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. Today is 3:47, so only 17 minutes late. Not bad. Who do we have here in the chat room? Modelo, Day, Grog, OG Mickey, Mr. Jesus, Infamy, Late Bloomer, Z Brother, Dirt Bike Boy, Cool Ranch Dorito, North Shooter, Bruce Wayne, Day, Late Bloomer, whatever. Happy to be here. Happy to have you guys here. I didn't get much good sleep last night, and I don't know why. I think it might have been some Liquid Gang brewing, because right around 5:42 a.m., I woke up with some stomach pain. I say I woke up. I really wasn't sleeping. My stomach pain just got to this point where I was like, welp, it's about to go down. Going to the bathroom. I made a whole fucking spaghetti dinner made with my poop. Just pooped Liquid Gang all over. I'm sure you guys were really looking forward to this being the first story of the podcast. And then, whatever, couldn't get to sleep. I'm just playing on Twitter. Twitter these days is so evil. It's just terrible story after terrible story. I'm not a huge Twitter user, but they have one section that says for you, and one section that's following. So I can get all the tweets from the people that I want to see them from because I followed them, and then I get all the tweets that Twitter thinks I would like. So it's just like evil shit. The president's fucking gay. The frogs are gonna take over. Lizard people. Oh, and here's a Mexican cartel gang murder. Oh, and also, here's a bunch of people protesting. And I'm just like, dude, fuck this. It's so depressing being on there. So I get stuck watching that for 2 hours. Low power mode comes on. Eventually, I got to sleep. And even though I only got, 5 or 6 hours of sleep, I feel really nice today. Normal people, some people only get that much sleep forever. I saw on Ridiculousness, this is probably a lie. Rob Dyrdek seems like the type of guy that would lie about himself. He said he wakes up at 4 a.m. to start his day. That's when he wakes up and eats breakfast. Why? I don't know. I think in him explaining it, that was him trying to explain yeah, I work harder than everyone, and I'm sure he does. I also recently watched a little mini documentary on Ric Flair. That guy loves to talk about himself. I've had a lot of these situations where people will take the shittiest attribute of their personality and they'll twist it into being a positive thing. Ric Flair did it like this. He goes, every single day I drink about 20 drinks. 7 days a week, I'm shit-faced drunk every single day for the past 50 years. That's pretty cool, right? And you're like, no, that's not that cool. You kind of have a problem. He's like, yeah, I'm badass, right? No, that's kind of lame. Imagine how much better you could be at what you're doing right now if you weren't just shit-hammered all the time. Yeah, it takes a real man to be me. No, no, I'm not congratulating you. This is a negative story. There's a guy that I see at this bar, Coopy's, sometimes, and he comes in, and he just goes, hey, the bartender's name is Claire. He goes, hey, Claire, I'm just kind of feeling like an asshole today. I'm going to play music that everyone hates. Am I right? Yeah, dude, I'm just the biggest asshole. And it's just first off, you're not that much of an asshole. You're giving yourself way more credit. Way more credit. No one's ever been like, oh, that guy's annoying. Until that guy starts talking about how annoying he is. And in his mind, it's a positive thing. Yeah, I'm that guy that everyone fucking talks shit about and no one wants to be around. Am I right? Yeah, up top. Yeah, any other assholes in here? Any other assholes? Man, just me? No one can handle it, I guess. No one can handle being the asshole. And he's gone on this rant before. And the reason it comes to mind is because I saw this guy on Saturday and he played this song on the jukebox called I'm an Asshole. And this is a separate time. Like, the whole, like, the story I just told was months ago. The news story is only a week ago. So he plays a song called I'm an Asshole, and then he starts singing it. I'm an asshole. And then there's one part where he's like, I laugh at handicapped people, and then he gets really loud, like, I laugh at handicapped people. Someone notice me! Someone! Please laugh at me or acknowledge me, please! Please! No one wants to suck my dick. Oh my... Like, I can see through it. I can see through it all. Guy's such a goofball, man. Shows up drunk. He's like, hey, these are my friends, man. I'm the asshole of the bunch, though. This is my friend Jay, and this is Skylar, and they're cool, but I'm the asshole. You gotta watch out for me. Like, wait a minute. Why are you talking about you so much? And why am I able to hear you from over there? That's another one of my pet peeves. If you're saying something annoying, say it at a volume that only regular people are annoyed. Why are we talking about that? How did we get on this topic? Oh, man, I just freestyle it. Just naturally born entertainer. Anyways, I have some big news. Those of you on Twitch probably already know this news, but YouTubers, maybe not. Tomorrow, which is going to be Saturday, I get all the tools that I need to start my IRL streaming career. What's IRL streaming? It stands for in real life. It stands for I'm a retarded asshole. So I strap a camera to my chest. I have like a little Bluetooth speaker hanging from my shoulder. And maybe I'll have headphones or something. And then I have a chat phone. And I have two phones. One of them films. One of them I can chat with. And I can just walk around. We can go gambling. We can go fishing together. And you just see it live. And I can hear you guys talking or read the chat. And then there's this other thing where, here's why I like to watch IRL streaming. I watch a guy named Floppy Jimmy, and for $2, you donate $2, and it will make a text-to-speech happen from his Bluetooth speaker. So it'll be loud. Wherever he's at, it'll be loud. So what I do is I wait for him to go into like a quiet like coffee shop or a restaurant or like video game store, whatever he's doing, and I wait for him to go in, and I wait for it to be quiet, and then I donate $2, and I write, this guy is stealing, red alert. This guy is stealing, red alert. This guy is stealing, red alert. And I write it over and over again, so he's just sitting there at the checkout counter, and his microphone starts going off. This guy is stealing, red alert. This guy is stealing, red alert. And he goes, I'm not really stealing, it's the internet, I'm doing the internet thing. And he has to explain it to the guy. And I just sit here on my phone or on my computer, and I just start laughing. So I think that's great. Z Brother says it's all fun and games till the racist shit happens. Here's the thing. Most racist people don't have $2. All right? That's what it comes down to. Now, if it was 1 cent TTS, some racist people have 1 cent. Not a lot of racist people have all $2 to give away. Plus, once you donate the $2, I got your fucking PayPal information. I'm not saying that can do anything, but I'm saying now that I got your fucking PayPal shit, not only can I ban you, motherfucker, now I can report you to the feds. Not that I would do that, I'm just saying. $2, man. I think $2 is a good amount. Also, we've been doing all the testing, right? Yesterday, went fishing. Fishing stream. Not in a stream, like the stream, fishing stream. We did a Twitch fishing expedition, which also included walking the dog parkour. We had my dog jump from one block to another block. Some people were smoking cigarettes. This guy Bitcoin was really into that. And filming the bums. I filmed me go to McDonald's, the liquor store. And this is, I don't have the rig yet to put it on my chest. But imagine when that happens, because right now I'm still holding it. So it's kind of stressful to hold one phone, hold another phone, hold my dog leash, hold my fishing pole. Imagine in the future, I got the speaker, so I don't even need to listen to the phone. I got the chest rig to where I can have the camera right on my chest. Boom, it's going to be great. So my question is, for you guys in the chat right now, and also for anyone who may be watching this on YouTube, what fun ideas should we do with the IRL streaming? My go-to idea, which may work and may not work because of the internet interference, I want to go to Fremont Street. Okay, it's like this big party street. It's a big party with people going nuts, and then people dancing, slot machines so we can gamble, drink a beer at the bar, walk around. A lot of fun stuff to do down there. Although it's a lot of people. Maybe we'll go on a weekday. We'll go on like a dead day. I can show you guys how to get like a drink while you're gambling for free. A lot of you guys don't quite understand the process. Can show you all this fun stuff. Defo says a beach. I don't know about the beach. Find boobs? Oh, they're everywhere. On Fremont Street, boobs are everywhere. What if we actually can catch on camera me making a friend with some weirdo, which seems to happen more often than you would expect. So the IRL streaming stuff shows up tomorrow. If you guys are watching this on Sunday, then I probably already have that shit. So if you're watching on YouTube and you're not following me on Twitch, you need to fix that shit, boy. A lot of fun stuff to do. We could, well, I don't think I have the internet to do it. We could go exploring the tunnels, right? We could go into tunnels. We could go hiking, maybe. We could go into the sewers and skateboard in the sewers. We could do ride my bicycle, try to learn how to do a wheelie stream. The possibilities are endless. Anyways, I think that's really exciting. I've been talking about it for what, like 6 months now? And I finally got around to learning how to use an Android, kind of. It's so difficult. Being a guy, I went from a flip phone, a phone that flips, to an iPhone. And that was, I don't know how many years ago. Let's call it 10 years ago. So now, I don't know how any other phone works at all. Sewer skate in turtle costume, pogo stick stream, the tunnels, Android's different every model, curry chicken. We could do cooking streams. We could do, oh shit, we could do some type of like outdoor cooking. I could go to a park and make some bullshit, feed homeless people. Oh, that'd be great. Or terrible, I don't know. What else happened this week? A lot of weird late night stuff, right? I woke up the other day at 5 in the morning. 2 5 in the morning wake ups in 2 separate days. Today I woke up, a cat tried to jump into my window. Was my window open? No. That's why it scared the shit out of me. The cat jumped into my closed window. Boom, boom, just hit the wall. And I open it and I can see the cat and I'm like, what a fucking idiot. It was a little orange one too. We don't have much orange cats out here. But then the day before that, I hear a bunch of ruckus outside and I can kind of see out my window just around this corner and I can kind of see these guys going through the trash. And I'm like, okay, tweakers going through the trash. That's pretty normal. And then I keep watching them and now I notice there's 2 of them, 2 tweakers. They both lifted a mattress, a dirty old mattress. They lifted it up together, one on the front, one on the back, and then carried it down the street and around the corner. Why are they doing that? I imagine they're probably squatting at one of these houses. I think I've talked to you guys about this before I don't know if it's like Las Vegas or if it's just Nevada. But if you just break into a house that's vacant and you pretend you live there, the cops aren't allowed to come beat your ass because we have squatters' rights. And I don't know exactly what that means, but just because you kind of have made it your home, like you stole a house, the police can't go in there and rip you out. It has to go through like the bank, and then the bank has to go through the constable. Constable has to set a date. And these people do it at apartments. They do it at houses. My next door neighbor did it. And I told you guys the story a long time ago. The power company shut off their power. But these tweakers are smart. They found a way to still get power from the pole into their box, right? Their like breaker box. They figured it out. They're stealing power from the grid. So then this guy contacted me from Nevada Power, and he's like, "Hey, dude, like, can you look over your wall and tell me if you see like what's going on?" I'm like, "Yeah, I see this wire coming from the pole going into this box." He goes, "That's what I thought." He's like, all right, well, here's what we're going to do. Am I allowed to go in your backyard? I was like, yeah, why? He's like, because I'm going to jump over your backyard. I'm going to rip the whole power box off the house so that now they have nothing to plug into. And I was like, all right, cool, bro. And then he did it. Then they came over and they bought a generator, a gas generator. And I had to be up for work or something. This is when I still had a regular job. And I had to call the cops. And finally the cops came. And I remember my favorite part was they were like, oh, we don't care. We're squatting. And then the cop was like, all right, well, I'm going to take your dog. I'm going to take your dog. They're going to lock your dog up and euthanize it. And this lady burst into tears. She's like, no, okay, fine. We'll leave. And he's like, I'll take your fucking dog and they will kill it. And they're like, fine, we'll leave. Fine, we'll leave. Don't kill the dog. That cop was my hero. You're my goddamn hero. And then after that, they didn't come back. And then, like, the next weekend, it was a UFC night, and me and Rydog jumped over the wall, went up in there to see what they were doing, just to see how nasty the house was. It was nasty. The toilet, basically, you have a room that would be called a bathroom, and you would think that only the toilet is where pooping is happening. No, not at the Tweaker house. Bathtub filled with shit, toilet overflowing with shit, tile on the ground covered in shit, swimming pool in the backyard, nothing but human shit. Smelling inside the house. I didn't make it more than probably 10 steps into the house and I had to turn around. And then Rydog thought he was going to find something valuable. All he found was a bunch of fucking needles. So they were really getting down in there, just in the darkness. And he said he found some shotgun shells, which I don't know if they were fired or unfired. I never got far enough to ask. Okay, coming back. I had to turn on the air conditioner, dude. I had it at 78. It's kind of a hot day today. It's only about 90 degrees. It's going to get a lot hotter in the following weeks. But I'm noticing that my whole house, once the roof heats up, the house starts to smell different. And there's no like dead animal above the ceiling or anything like that. It's just something about all this old wood, when it gets really hot, it just smells different. And then you can smell, like in my house, when I wake up in the morning, I can smell if it's a hot day or not. Just like I go, fuck, it's gonna be a hot day out there today. Anyways, what else is going on? 2 dudes stealing mattresses. We got that. Speaking of bedtime accessories, where do you guys buy pillows? This is going to be really gross for some of you guys. I've had the same 2 pillows probably 16 years. So the pillow, the pillowcase, I take the pillowcase off and I wash the pillowcase, whatever, every week or 2, right? That's normal. But the actual pillow is like gray. At one time, it was a white pillow. Now, it's like grayish brown. It has seen some days, which doesn't bother me that much. But then sometimes I think like, okay, if a girl comes over and I'm doing laundry and like the girl pillows on that side of the bed, on the girl side of the bed, nice, fresh, brand new pillows. I don't care about those. But I'm so stuck doing my thing. Like I'm so stuck being on repeat and not embracing change that I just have this old ass pillow. And let's say that I'm doing laundry and like a chick went into my room. She'd be like, oh, look at those white pillows. Oh my God. What are those? Look like you dumped out an ashtray onto what used to be a pillow. So I think it's time. I think it's time to get a new pillow. And my thing is, just go on Amazon. I get all my regular home items from Amazon, but I don't know if you can trust Amazon, right? With how often they return shit, I'm going to get a used pillow. I want a pillow that only my head has touched. And I can't trust Walmart either. Every time I go on motherfucking Twitter now, it's somebody at Walmart doing something nasty, licking on the ice cream, closing the top of it, right? What if they do that to the pillows? Lick the pillow and then put it back on the shelf? What? I'm going to sleep on that for the next 14 years? Huh. Not me. I want to be the first and only head that touches that pillow. I want it to be like Avatar. Once you choose that dragon, It's all your dragging for life, dragging these nuts up and down the pillow. Anyways, show pillow. I think it would be against TOS. I think if I showed my nasty pillow, I think I would get banned. Speaking of being a disgusting bum, which is basically the topic right now. Wait. We never said where do I get the pillow from. I'm gonna get it on Amazon. Who cares? I need to get one with good reviews. Anyways, so yesterday I had McDonald's for dinner. It's kind of a low point in my life because I have food here. Here's the thing. I got done fishing, right? And we got some 211s to drink on stream because I like to drink the 211 on stream, loosen up a little bit, smoke some weed, drink some 211, alcohol, Steel Reserve, watermelon flavor, maybe some vodka here and there, relax, play some Quiplash. But as I'm leaving the liquor store and fishing, I know that I have food at home. Just perfectly good food at home. I got fake chorizo, I have some chicken, I have frozen shrimp in there, I have little ready-to-make meals, salad, I got cheese, I got tortillas. Like, there's a million things I can make. That'd be great. But I still went over there and I said 2 McSpicies. Let me get 2 chicken spicies. Chicken McSpicy. What the fuck is it called? A spicy McChicken? A chicken McSpicy. What if I tell them that? Let me get hey lady, let me get a McSpicy. Give me that red thing. Give me a damn ham sandwich, lady, and shut the hell up. Oh. Also, infuriating what happened to me yesterday. Not that much, but I'm exaggerating. I go to the liquor store, I get 2 211s, it's $3.50. Whatever it is, $3.50. I don't remember the price. So I give them $20. All I had was a 20. I get my change back. I get a bunch of pennies and nickels. And I look at all these, it's... She just dumps all these nickels in my hands. I'm like, okay, like, am I supposed to be excited about this? She goes, sorry, it's only nickels. I'm like, it can't be. Then I notice the tip jar, which is not a tip jar. It is a red beer pong cup that says tips. Not quite a tip jar. We'll call it a tip cup. I see that. It says tips on it, spelled incorrectly probably. And I think that was part of the scheme. Give him a bunch of coins that he doesn't want, and then I'll just give them back. Like, oh, yeah, I want an extra 9 pounds of weight on my fucking balls right now. Here, keep your fucking nickels, God damn it. So I fell for it. Again. I'll tell you what I didn't fall for, though. The scheme of watch batteries. What do I mean by that? Watch batteries. Well, I have 2 watches. Michael Kors watches. My friend Rydog used to work at Michael Kors. They make like luxury purses. Some are super affordable. Some are very expensive. And they also sell watches, which are big face, pretty nice watches. Not necessarily like the highest quality ever made, but you know, it has that brand name on it. Looks cool. This was my scheme back in the day when me and Rydog were really going out to like Fremont Street and like trying to pick up chicks and shit. I'd be like, oh damn, is that a Michael Kors purse? And she'd go, yeah. I'd be like, oh, my friend works there. I have this Michael Kors watch. Man, how much does a purse like that go for? Oh, that's like $80. Like, oh damn, that's nice, man. Yeah, I don't know how much this watch was, but oh shit. Anyways, hi, I'm Steve. And then you know, it either goes good or it goes bad. That used to work really well until the watch battery died. Wah, wah, wah. And I always was saying to myself, I live by these couple jewelry places and pawn shops. I called the pawn shop. I said, hey, can you guys change my watch battery? They're like, yeah, we don't do that. I know they're lying to me. If I go to the jeweler, it costs $5 for them to change it. I thought to myself, okay, I got $5, whatever. So I just put that off, right? I just never did it. Drive by the jeweler, never did it. Every time I thought about it, I didn't have the watch with me. I said, fuck it. I get on Amazon, I look up the replacement kit. It's just this tool that unscrews the back of the watch. It locks into these little notches, unscrews it. Then it gives me these little tweezers. Bloop, tweeze out the battery. Getting the watch fixed at the jeweler's, $5. Getting it fixed by me, $6. But here's the difference. Now I never, ever have to worry about that again because I have this whole kit. And not only does the kit come with to take the thing off the back of the watch, I can also knock the pins out so I can make the watch smaller on my wrist or bigger on my wrist. Although, I don't know, my wrist got bigger. Maybe it's an old age thing, or maybe it's just all these years of jacking off, or maybe it's skateboarding related. I got a big old wrist now. I lost the links. So we got to figure out how to make that watch a little fatter now. But I have the tools. Here's what they say: teach a man to fish. You know how that goes, right? That was a real George Bush. That was a George Bush metaphor. You know what they say: give a man a fish. Yeah, you ain't gonna give him a fish again. I'm not getting him 2 fishes. He's not gonna get 2 fish. I'm only giving him 1 fish. Then he can go back to his goddamn country. The old Bush. If nobody gets that reference, he goes, I think the quote is like, it's like that old saying, you fool me once, shame on me. You fool me twice, you're not gonna get me again. That's an actual quote from a United States president. Nowhere near as bad as the Joe Biden speeches, but it's so good. If you guys, after the stream, I'll show it to you guys. If you guys haven't seen it, I know a lot of you guys are younger than me. People said, "Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you're not gonna get me again. You ain't getting me again." Holy shit, man. Oh, here it is. The perfect quote. There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me, you can't get fooled again. September 17th, 2002. I like they put the pauses in there. Oh, man. Ninja Lifestyles, political quotes. What a great podcast idea that would be. So, NHL playoffs are still happening. The Las Vegas Golden Knights are still in the runnings to potentially win the Stanley Cup. We have, 2 more games against the Oilers, and maybe we'll be in the Western Conference, and we can beat the, I don't fucking know who won the other side, but whatever. We're doing pretty well. The game's 2-2 right now. The reason I bring this up is because there's a controversy in NHL this past game. This guy, Zach Whitecloud, scored a goal. And then on the game recap, some guy was, I'll just say the quote. You guys can tell me if you think it's offensive or not. This guy goes, Zach Whitecloud gets the puck. What kind of name is that? Sounds like a toilet paper. Like white cloud? Like it's a white cloud of toilet paper? Anyways, that guy got in trouble because White Cloud is actually like a native Indian to Canada kind of thing. His family's all natives. So he thought he was making a funny joke, but it wasn't funny. But then a lot of people kind of made it into like, well, this guy's racist. I wouldn't say he's racist, okay? His joke just fell flat. Also, in my opinion, and I said this during the pre-show today, I feel like 99.9% of people, when they hear that guy commentating and they hear him say, Zach Whitecloud sounds like a toilet paper, most people probably just went, oh, he scored. Because that was the next line. Zach Whitecloud sounds like a toilet paper, and he scores 3-1. I think most people listen to that and they just go, Zach scored. Nice, good shot. And then I think there's 1% of people that go, ooh, that was racist. I heard it. You gotta be looking for it. Your ears gotta be perked up and ready to be picking shit like that. Then again, as Late Bloomer is saying in the chat room, the guy is supposed to be a professional. Not only that was part of his apology, right? The announcer said, I'm supposed to know a lot about the players. And for him not to know that the word white cloud isn't somehow a native name, he definitely was not the best at doing his job. I don't think the guy deserves to be fired. But then again, I think it goes a long way saying that Zach Whitecloud accepted the apology and just said, hey, this will be a learning moment for everybody. And it's got his name his name's in the news every day now, so I don't know if that makes him more valuable or what. Hopefully he gets a score today. We play at 7. Zach Whitecloud, I know you're very upset. I know that your family has just been disgraced in front of national TV, but I'm going to need you to score a goal today. Would that be cool? Thanks. From me to you. Anyways, Zach Whitecloud, yeah, I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Do you think it was over the top? Do you think people are over exaggerating it? Or do you think it's a really warranted thing to be mad at? I don't know. In professional sports, listen, I get it. You're not in the comedy room, right? You're not doing stand-up in front of, your friends and family. You're fucking broadcasting on ESPN. So you should be a little more aware of what's coming out of your mouth. You know what I mean? Okay, that was just my thoughts. Before we go, can I tell you guys about a dream I had? This is kind of a weird one. I didn't get good sleep the other day, and I'm laying down on the couch, and I say to myself, you know what? No one's going to hit me up for the next hour. I will take a nap for 1 hour. And of course, I'm sleeping on the couch, and Law and Order's on, Special Victims Unit. It's a whole show about just people getting raped and then investigated. With Detective Stabler. He's a real son of a gun. Anyways, I'm sleeping, and in my dream, I'm like talking to a chick, like in my house, and then I go blind. And I'm blind. In my dream, I'm now blind. And I'm so blind that I can see only a little bit. I feel like I just can't quite open my eyes. And in the dream, I'm grabbing my own eye going, please open. Open the eye, please. And I'm talking to this girl, and she's like, yeah, like we were having such a good time, and now you're fucking blind. And I'm like, okay, I'm blind. Like we could still fuck. I just can't see anything. Come on, give me a break here. I'm blind. Okay, I'm not lighting on fire right now. And he's like, no, we can't. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And then I hear the TV going. And of course, I just hear Law and Order. And Law and Order's getting louder and louder. I'm just like, where'd you go? And then I can't hear the chick anymore. I'm just like, I'm blind. I'm blind by myself. And then the chick just left me here with Law and Order in my house. And I'm like trying to like feel around my house for the dog. And then I wake up like, my phone was going off. So I guess the moral of that story is, if somebody goes blind, you don't have to leave the whole house, okay? Listen, what if I would have been blind forever? And the last thing you did before I went blind was not sucked my dick. And you have to live with that for the rest of your life. Oh, okay. The guilt must be overwhelming. How can you people live with yourselves? I'll never understand it. So that was a weird dream. It is interesting, yeah. I was literally in the dream grabbing my eyes, trying to open them, because I could kind of see like a little bit of light. I was kind of like looking like this. Speaking of that, my homie D-Nut, he's super blind, but he can see a little bit out of the corner of his eye. So whenever that fool is checking his text messages, he would like put the phone to where like his ear would be, and he'd close one eye, and he would just be like looking into the back of his head, and that's how he would read text messages. And I always thought it was so funny. It's not that funny. See, now I'm having dreams about becoming him. Maybe that's the guilt. Final topic of the day. I watched an army movie called Yellow Birds, and it was a real ass army movie. Like, not that I've been to fucking Iraq or Afghanistan, but I'm watching this movie and I'm just like, oh wow, this looks like the worst fucking day ever. These two guys, they meet in like basic training of the army, I think, and then they go off to war, and then it gets fucked up. There's no like, it's not like Saving Private Ryan where there's like a beginning and an ending. It just kind of shows like, okay, we're just going along with our life, and just terrible shit just happens every single day. And yeah, a really sad movie. If you guys like movies like that with explosions and gunfire, and every single 5 minutes another horrible thing happens, it's cool, and it's a really vague movie. Like, at first, you don't really know what's going on, and then you learn a little bit more, and you learn a little bit more, and it goes like these flashbacks and flash forwards. Really well-made movie. I would say definitely worth watching. Although I watched it kind of after some beers and after some weed. And this is the thing with some movies, and it may just be me that's dumb. When two characters look kind of the same, And when I mean kind of the same, I mean like I need like one to be Vin Diesel and one to be The Rock, right? Like one has to be like larger or smaller or browner or have a different voice. They have to have a lot of differences for me to know the difference between each character, because obviously I'm blind. I'm having dreams about being blind. There's two guys in there that look kind of similar. They're the same height, same hair color, same eyebrows, same like 5 o'clock shadow, same skin tone, same voice. And I'm like, which one's the sergeant and which one's the other guy? I cannot figure this out. Because at one point, like, somebody gets shot and I'm like, which one of you guys got shot? The guy that, the guy that's been in the army for a long time or the new guy? You guys look the same. I can't understand. So, that was my only complaint. As far as movie going, if you like the army shit, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I'd give it 8 out of 10. I wouldn't put it above Hurt Locker, because Hurt Locker is a little more action. But as far as like being a movie that you kind of like, I can't turn this off, I'm already halfway done, it was a great movie. So that's what we did. What did we talk about today? I went blind, the watch battery, I need to get a new pillow, IRL streaming. Let me know if you guys are watching this later, what type of IRL shit you guys want to see. Two guys stole a dirty old mattress, and I eat McDonald's for dinner because I am a failure at life. That's all I got for today. Can I get a hell yeah from everybody in the chat right now? I appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. Right now it is 4:24. Don't go anywhere because now the podcast is over, but we are going to continue streaming right here on twitch.tv/Ninja Lifestyle. We do this podcast every single Friday right around 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. And if you showed up late, you little late little boy, don't worry. You can watch a repeat of the podcast on Sunday. They come out on Sunday on iTunes, on Podbean, on podcast app, on Spotify, on YouTube, whatever. Just type in Stop Crying Poser. Extra big shout out to Day Day, Mr. Defo, Late Bloomer, Grog, Mr. Jesus, Infamy, Roll Fast Joe, and Dirt Bike Boy. I'm excited to watch Game 5. By the time you guys watch this on YouTube, I'll either be really happy or really sad. So I guess we'll find out. Good luck to the Las Vegas Golden Knights. What? Oh, hell yeah. And as I always say to you guys, don't drink too much, but don't drink too little. Nice name if you're a toilet paper.